Hey guys, welcome to your 2025 free guide of filing your LLC. And both this guide and your LLC filing are going to be completely for free. Now keep in mind, every single state does charge a state filing fee. That is out of my control or anyone else's. So you will have to pay your state filing fee. And every single year when you renew your LLC, there is also a renewal fee, which changes depending on the state you live on. So no matter where, how, why, or when that you file your LLC, you will always pay that state filing fee as well as the renewal fee. But this video, I'm going to make it so easy and uncomplicated. I've seen a lot of videos online that are very complicated. When I was first learning about filing LLCs, I was a little overwhelmed at all of the information, and it seemed like such a confusing process. It is really not. It is really easy, and I'm not going to make this stressful or any guesswork for you. I'm going to be showing you what to click for every single option, and it's going to be very straightforward. So click the link in the description below and make sure you have both. Maybe you're watching this video on your phone and you have your laptop open, or you have two screens at one time if possible for you. That way I can be showing you on my screen at the same time you follow along on yours. And like I mentioned, I'm going to tell you what to click for every single option, so there's no guessing involved. And I'm also going to show you what to select so that it's completely for free for you guys. Besides that state filing fee, you won't have to pay anything extra. So again, click that link in the description below and let's get started. Okay, so this is the Taylor Brands website, and you're going to start by clicking the state you live in. So I'm in Florida. But if you live in whatever other state, California, New Jersey, whatever, click the state that you live in. The guide is still going to be the same regardless of your state. Now you're going to type in the name of your business to make sure it's available for an LLC in your state. So for me, I do eyelash extensions, if you've seen on my previous videos, and I'm just going to type that in. Okay, it is available. And what stage are you in? Just click whatever applies for you. What industry do you fall into? Just select whatever you think is the closest. You can see there's tons of options. For me, it's eyelash extensions. And are you providing a good, a service, or both? If you're not sure about hiring employees, you can hit not sure. And same with your income goals. I'm just going to hit I don't know, but that's kind of for you to refer back to later on, kind of measure how far your business is going, things like that. Okay, where are you operating from? No matter if you have a physical address or not, you can always use your home zip code for this, and that's no problem. Let's say you are selling online, or maybe you're on the go. Again, just use your home address, or if you have a storefront or shop, use that zip code for this part. Okay, are you selling online, at a shop or store, or on the go? And you can select multiple. And today I want you to click LLC and EIN. Now, feel free to check out anything else that Taylor Brands has. And I really love Taylor Brands because it's kind of like a one-stop shop for everything business related. So if you want to create a really professional website, they have that option for you. I think it's around like $20 a month. It's great. If you want something really nice and you're not sure where to start, I recommend right here. Or, you can see if you need help with taxes or trademarking, anything like that, feel free to select it. But today we're just going to click these two, and we could skip this survey. You found Taylor Brands through YouTube. And you guys, Taylor Brands is offering a free 12-week business coaching program. Again, this is our free guide. We like anything free, right? So I'm going to click join the program. I can't see why anyone wouldn't want to. If it can give you information to help you make more money, that's amazing. But if for some reason you don't want it, just hit no thanks. And now you can put your personal information. Taylor Brands is very secure. They're not dishing out your information to a bunch of websites. So make sure you're putting your correct phone number and email address for them to contact you, and also send you your LLC and any other paperwork that you might need. So this is really important. Okay, now, the EIN number is basically like your social security number of your business. So you're going to need it when you file your taxes, and you're also going to need it if you want to open a business credit card or a business bank account. So there's two different options you can choose. Taylor Brands can do it for you. It's just $99. I personally prefer this option because it's less work for me. But if you don't want to pay anything extra, you can do it through the IRS website. So let me show you something real quick though. It is Saturday, by the way. I'm filming this on Saturday. So I'm going to type IRS EIN number. So the cool thing with the IRS website is you can file your EIN completely for free. We're going to go down and just find where it says apply for EIN. Okay, but the bad thing is that the IRS website, being a government website, they only run business hours. It's a website. Does it make any sense why it wouldn't allow you to file on a weekend? No, of course not. But that's just what it is. So if you want to file it for free on the IRS website, you will have to wait for Monday to Friday business hours. I think it starts around 8 or 9 that you can start doing this. And to be honest, it does have a little more questions on the IRS website, so it can get a little tricky. So I prefer Taylor Brands to do it for me for $99. But again, it's up to you. If you'd like to save that money, you can click I'll handle it myself and, get started with the IRS website. Okay, a registered agent is who is going to receive the mail for your business. So if you're filing in the state that you live in, you will be your own registered agent. And for most of you guys, that will be the case. We don't need to pay anything extra here. So let's select this second option. And they're just asking, are you sure? Now, if you're filing in a different state, like I mentioned before, I wouldn't advise it if you're new to filing LLCs, but if you're making money with your business and your accountant has advised you to file in another state, you would then need to appoint a registered agent that lives in that other state. But again, most of you guys don't need to worry about this. Okay, so every single year, like I mentioned, no matter what state you're filing in, you need to renew your LLC. And every state has a slightly different renewal fee. So you do have to pay that every year. Now, the process of renewing it, you can have Taylor Brands renew it for you if you think you'll forget. It's $199 a year, or you can do it yourself. Now, I like to do it myself to save that extra money. But if you're busy and, maybe you think you might lose track of time and forget about it, it's something to consider. But you really can do this yourself. It's pretty easy to do, and you'll get reminders about renewing it. All right, and would you like a branding toolkit? I'm going to hit no. And if you'd like your LLC in just 2 days from now, it is $49, but we're doing this free guide. So we're going to do the 14-day option for no extra cost. If you'd like to pay extra, just click that first one here. And an operating agreement. Okay, so an operating agreement is amazing to have, and I highly recommend you have it if you have partners in your business. So what it does is it kind of breaks down the ownership, the responsibilities and roles of all parties involved in the business. So let's say later on down the line, someone wants to exit the ownership of the business, or someone tries to sue you within your business, or anything else that can happen. The operating agreement really protects you and helps you down the line if you run into legal issues. Now, if you are running the business by yourself, you don't necessarily need an operating agreement. You can skip it for now, but some states do require it later on down the line. So for today, you don't have to get it unless you'd like. It is only $29, which is cool. So that's up to you. If you want to skip, just hit this. And this is a formation kit. It is $99. We're going to hit no to save money, but I definitely recommend you start, organizing your bookkeeping and finances right from the beginning so you know where all of your money is going. All right, this is completely free. Let's get notified about our LLC. And here's a breakdown of a few different plans. You can check out what these more expensive plans have. Some of them offer to create a website for you, help you with legal stuff, all those good things. But we are doing the 2025 free guide. So we're going to click this first option here. And now it's going to show you what you are paying for and what you are not paying for today. So the state filing fee is this first thing here. Depending on what state you are filing in, it is a slightly different cost, anywhere from $50 up to maybe $400. So that just depends. And every single year it does change a little bit. So for me, this is $130 because I'm in Florida. We're getting that free coaching program. And you can see that none of these are selected here. So if you change your mind and you want that 2-day filing, or you want an operating agreement, or whatever the case, you can select it and it will add it to what you're paying for. Same with this here, your EIN number. If you decide you want to do it for yourself on the IRS website, you can unselect it for our total amount due today. All right, so after you enter your information, they're going to ask you again, what address do you want to use? I've always used my home address for LLC filings. You're not going to get a bunch of spam mail and junk, or at least I haven't, so I feel very confident about it. If you have a storefront or shop, you can use that address as well. And if for some reason you're really not comfortable with any of this, look up how to get a virtual address. But I would advise you to use an address that you are accessing often, either your home or your store, wherever you're at the most. That's it, you guys. This was the free guide. And if you guys have any questions about this, or maybe you're running into issues along the way, you see an extra charge when you're filing your LLC, just leave it in the comments below and I will help you bypass that so you don't have to pay anything extra. I hope this was helpful for you, and I will see you guys in the next video.